already starting, so just get comfortable. Why do we have to wear masks?
Why? Because currently,
pandemic is not.
well,
It's true, but like,
well, I was going to say that with our masks right now. Specifically, there are these N95 masks that Carlos and I are both wearing.
yeah.
Because we need to, because Omicron gets through any other type of mask, your mask and your mask. But the same thing goes for if you don't have a mask on, you're even less protected.
The thing is, it goes through our mask as well. But the way that it gets transmitted is not by itself, but by other particles that are bigger than the holes in ours. So we're actually a lot better than you guys right now.
Okay, so I guess we're starting student talk, and yeah, I'm Jonathan. I'm one of the club members in this media club. I guess we'll just introduce everyone first. We'll start from here.
Hi everyone, my name is Emmanuel, another member of this club.
It's Carlos. Hello.
Shit, I forgot my name.
Oh.
Hi, my name is Noah. I go to Mountainview as well, and I'm in the Arts and Humanities career choice, and I'm in theater. Now,
Can you move your chair like maybe a bit?
thank you.
You too, maybe? I don't know.
There we go.
Okay,
There we go.
No, that's fine. You gotta follow the 180
You were
rule.
saying-
The cast introduction and announcement.
Any announcements that we should start out with? I mean,
Well, else, do you want me to start off with one?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Well, with my announcement that I'm going to start off with, in the theater production, we have auditions for the season's play. It's a play called Passage that Mountain View is putting on. It's a very dramatic piece, but it's also very honest and raw. And I think it's a big change of pace for our theater production. And the auditions are going to be Monday and Tuesday of next week. Monday and Tuesday being January, Christ, what day is that? Don't worry, we can edit this part out. 25th. On the 24th, it's a Monday from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. On the 25th, it's a Tuesday from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Thank you.
alrighty. So everyone, welcome back. I mean, this is basically our first video of the year, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Do you want to make this like a daily? Not a daily. That's too much. Weekly thing, right? At least something of this format we do,
Yeah, why
because
not?
we gotta get used to with like being on the camera.
Yeah.
And this is basically you and I's first time on camera together.
Yeah. Yeah, that is true. And I was gonna say, with 2022, that came with a lot of New Year's resolutions or a lot of new goals that a lot of us have.
Mhm.
Some people don't believe in New Year's resolutions. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
But, Jonathan,
Mhm.
I guess, is there anything that you want to accomplish this year?
Well, to be honest, I don't care what I say. I should stop using substances like alcohol, just like basic stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
the party years, you know, I'm still young thinking, hey, I can do this all my life, but no.
How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
19.
No,
23.
24.
Alright.
So, I'm a bit old.
It's
But-
still young
Yeah.
when you're
And also getting more involved with, you know, clubs like this, because, you know, how we did last year, you know, we did more than I expected.
Yeah.
So that's like my resolutions for this year. How about you, Manuel?
Well, one of my goals, like the biggest goals I have this year, is to get my citizenship. Is yeah, I need to study for the test because they do a test for the citizenship. But yeah, that's my main goal this year. Yeah. On school, I guess this semester I got burned out. So I'm like kind of this semester like working on figuring out like what I want to do. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty much. What about you?
Your goal, your resolution, or something.
I'm still figuring out. I've been looking at what to do since last semester. I do have some goals. Like I already talked to you about making a cloud chamber,
Mm-hmm.
just to really show it off and also just get a feel of how to do that.
Okay.
I wanted to, yeah. So saturated like water and alcohol,
Okay.
really cold. You see like little particles passing by them as little wisps and be alcohol, and that's just how. That was how forgot his name detected like anti-electron depositron
I get you.
back in 2 years ago. So my goal this year is probably just fuck around and find out with my science stuff. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, make sure you don't hurt anybody.
Yeah,
So-
you know.
Okay.
No, but I was
What
gonna
are
say.
yours goals?
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. I just know that like one thing I want to try doing more is I guess just building more of a portfolio, and this time making more connections with people that carries me on into next year. In other words, like I started performing at a comedy club again, and then I started making a little bit more music again. I have a new guitar now. I'm seeing a lot more people lately, being more open. I have more things to do. And I guess this time around, I'd like to have an agent. I'd like an acting agent, but at the same time, I'd like to be able to register people to vote. So I guess just things that would make next year better for me. So just think about what you want to do for this year, or at the very least, what you think this school is going to be like this year.
Maybe be better, maybe don't.
Possibly.
But clubs in Mountainview, have you guys heard of anything new at all? Maybe, possibly?
Yeah, I'd like to bring something up. So, this is like the first week we're all back, right?
Yeah.
I'm noticing, going back here and to the Student Life Center, catching up with Meg, bringing this club back together. I noticed like when people walk in, not only they ask for ID, they ask for like, hey, what other clubs are around here? Or hey, do you have a dancing club? Or hey, do you have some type of anime club or something? I'm like, huh. So and what does Meg always tell them? They always tell them, oh, you gotta have like a administrator and 10 members and you gotta just have a club.
Thought it was
So,
7. Thought it was 7.
7 or 10, but
It's around.
that is a good like amount of members for any club, I would say.
Yeah.
And speaking of clubs, there's an announcement that Club Fair is going to start on February the 8th to the 9th, starting at 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. And I would like, you know, like there's like some booths and stuff where people would sit with tables and people.
Wait, the club fair would be in here?
Not in here, around the campus.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we
The
go.
W.
Yeah.
The W building. That's club fair in the W building. Make sure you don't have class at that time. You won't. No, I don't think that. Anyway, whatever. Anyway.
Speaking of that, because there's like a discussion. I like to tell y'all, because we were talking about like doing like a pizza thing.
We sell pizzas for like $1 a slice, and then if they want, do we interview them or is it just
If we want, maybe like we get like 10 people, or at least how much pizzas we're going to sell, like 20 something.
You said 4 whole pizzas.
24 or something. So hold on.
We're gonna try selling a lot of pizzas to you guys for our benefit.
Just $1.
Pizzas.
Just $1.
Yeah.
Costco.
Be on the lookout for
Yeah.
that.
Eventually they're gonna ask us, so what are y'all gonna use this money for? What's this club for? Oh, it's for our little media podcasting club thing. So like,
Yeah.
we talk to them, talk about like their experience, how they are like in the school and how they're, going on with the classes, or if they want, they can like, spill the tea, tell them whatever the hell's wrong with this like campus, like the downsizing and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
The outlets at the top of the library don't work. They have been working for 2 semesters. That's it.
So there are reasons to keep funding this school. So thanks for helping out if you do.
So how do we get people involved into like any clubs? Like what would y'all suggest doing? Not just this club, but just any club in this school in general.
Well, I would say like if you have an idea for something that you think needs to happen, and you would say to yourself, you and your friends would like to see that happen, ask around at the Student Life and Services Center. And the Student Life and Services Center can tell you if there is a club for that, or if you can make one right now. I know that there are people trying to make a gaming club.
Yeah.
And this one's a new gaming club. Last one didn't work out so well. So,
Can I cut you off for a second? You know what I really want to happen? Like, we have like an esports scene in here.
yeah, that's gonna happen soon actually.
Esports is competitive. It ain't about just people sitting their asses all day, eating chips, drinking Mountain Dew, trying to be like the best.
It's part of
player.
it, but
It is, but like, you also gotta mind it's like competitive. You gotta realize like the mindset like people play. Like, if you play any ranked game, it's toxic, but for good reason.
yeah.
You know what?
Just like real life sports.
You know what? Another thing you guys should be on the lookout for. Once a month, Red Bull comes by just to offer free drinks for everybody in the cafeteria.
Oh,
They did that yesterday.
what?
Really?
Why?
Yeah, I got Red Bull from why did they do that? Brand awareness. They just want to be nice. Well, not nice just because they have it in their hearts, but nice because they want you to like Red
Stay
Bull.
alert.
Buy
in
their
class.
products.
No, they want you to like Red Bull and then
Buy
Red
their
Bull.
products.
They want you to buy Red Bull in the future.
I tasted Red Bull once, and it's like on par with Monster.
So
The baseball team.
the baseball team with that. So we have sports here, as you can tell. Even our community college does have sports, but they're not as big if you go to like a, like a university where like the big players are at, right?
Yeah.
Established.
We do gotta care about the little people because they have ambitions as much as like university students.
Yeah.
Not just with athletes, but like with our academics too, right? So, and I asked one of my classmates last semester that's on a baseball team, really cool dude. I asked him, do y'all getting like an exposures like how y'all would like when you were back in high school? Because high school it's like a town thing, but everyone knew each other. But in college it's like everyone's doing their own thing unless like you're an actual one of the what's it called universities with like the big leagues, like you would say, is it A Division 1 or something like that? I forgot what it was, but like so. I was thinking like, should we bring like 3 other players here just to like, discuss how their season is, give them more.
And that's something to look out for too in the next couple of weeks. Baseball is gonna happen soon. It's the season for it, guys. We're gonna have our own teammates on this podcast here, so thanks for watching that. Anything else we gotta say on our last thoughts?
Well, true. Closing thoughts. First of all, I feel more comfortable. I feel really, really comfortable with here because we got a team here. We got a setup. Looking forward to do this more.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Definitely, I want to do this more. Get more comfortable with the camera, with you guys talking. So yeah.
Send emails to Monster Corporation to send us a free Monster fridge, please. I think that'll be a really cool addition to our setup. I think it'd be really funny. Send them at least 5 emails a day, please. Just tell them Dallas College Mountainview campus needs a Monster refrigerator. It'll be very cool, very funny. Please.
Why can't we just drink kerosene? Seriously. Come on.
Any last thoughts, Noah?
Well, other days I think about this and I think, it's never the ending. There's always more to talk about. So I'm glad we said what we could today. And at the very least, I hope you guys are as interested in what we're saying as we are.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you for listening, and hope y'all have a good Friday.
Hope you love yourself. Bye.
You can turn it off.
I hate
What do you hate?
never.